Hey guys, what's up? My name's Alicia if you're new here. In today's video, I am so overdue for an empties video. Let me grab my stash. So I can't even fit everything in the screen and I have stuff like falling out of this. So I'm just gonna start pulling things out of here. I like videos like this because you get to see what people have actually used. I feel like you can actually get a full opinion from them on some things because they have used the product up, obviously. And I don't know, maybe I'm just nosy. I think it's fun. But we're going to start out with a banger here. This is a product I have literally had since I lived at my mother's house, which was like 17 years, more than 17 years ago, probably. So this is it right here. This is from Vicky's Secret. Who remembers Very Sexy? Do they even still have just the original Very Sexy? They probably do, right? I haven't checked them out in quite a while, but I do love this scent. It is still like one of my favorite scents of all time. I can still get down with this. I might have to pick up some more, but yeah. All right, a foundation that I love, but this bottle is just broken. I don't know what happened to it, but this is the Josie Marin. This is the Vibrancy Argan Oil Foundation Fluid. This actually has really high coverage. It has a pump. However, like my pump is stuck to the lid, and now when I try to take the lid off, like makeup just goes flying everywhere. It's just not worth it to me to use this product anymore. I did get a good bit of use out of this. I actually used up a whole one of these, and this is my second bottle of this. So that kind of tells you, you know, everything you need to know, really. I'm RG30, the shade Mystical. This is like a perfect skin tone match for me as well. Really love this. If you have dry skin, this is a good one. All right, I constantly have on Color Street nails. I love Color Street nails. I dissolve them off with this right here. This is the Soak Off Onyx Professional Coconut Maximum Strength. This stuff works great. I will put a wet cotton ball on top of my fingers, let it sit on there for like a minute or two, and then it comes right off. So easy. Love this stuff. All right, I already have repurchased one of these. I love this eye makeup remover. It's a classic. I think this will always be around probably. This is the Lancome by Facil makeup remover, and it just works so good. If you have sensitive eyes, I don't really, but if you do, I've heard that this is so good for sensitive eyes, but I love it because it just gets everything off. There's no scrubbing. It's so soft and gentle and like moisturizing to that soft eye tissue, and I, like I said, already have purchased another one. Another like fingernail polish remover I used was from Zoya, and this is one like where you put the cotton ball on top of here and just push it down. It was like purple and it smelled like lavender. The scent was probably the best part of this. I don't know. I think that this one performs so much better and is actually cheaper, so I would not repurchase this one again. I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the way before I make a complete mess with it. This is a palette that I loved dearly from Wet n Wild. I still love this palette. I think it is a gorgeous palette. I think it's a good dupe for the ABH Modern Renaissance palette. It's very similar to that, but this is the Rose in the Air palette from Wet n Wild, and it is a really good one. Clearly, I've got a lot of love out of this one, and you can see a huge dip in that shimmer. All right, I got a set of shampoo and conditioner. This stuff is actually really expensive. It is a CBD shampoo and conditioner from Outre. This smells so good. It smelled like fruity, kind of like pineapple, coconut type of a scent. It smelled amazing. The shampoo was actually my favorite part of this. I would repurchase this shampoo. It was so good, and it actually lasted me a really long time. Usually I run out of shampoo first, and with this one, I did not. I actually ran out of the conditioner first because I had to use so much of this to feel like it was really doing something to my hair. So the shampoo was bomb though. All right, I have a few Batiste dry shampoos. So first off, I have the Cozy Cashmere. Highly recommend this one. It smells like vanilla, if you are into that type of a scent, this is your girl right here. And then I also got the Neon. This one is okay, you know, nothing special, but I definitely enjoyed that one. I also have a little mini Chlorine. This is the dry shampoo with oat milk. This is one of my favorite dry shampoo formulas. I think this one performs so good. My hair never feels nasty or anything whenever I have this one in, whereas these, it can feel a little bit thicker on your scalp. This one, I have no issues with. It always feels good. It always looks good, absorbs the oil really nicely. And yeah, I really do like this one. Probably my favorite tanner that I've ever used. This is from Saint Tropez. This is the Self Tan Express, and I think I have mine in like the dark version. I don't know. I don't see the shade, but it is just the advanced 1 hour tan. I love this stuff. I don't follow the directions. I put it on and then I will leave it on until I take a shower like the next day or later that night. But I just think it lasts a lot longer that way. And then I do have another product. I'm not sure if I have an empty in here, but I will kind of use like in between these treatments. All right, I got this from Skin and Roma. This is the Sardinian Spirit Shower Gel. This stuff sucks. It's so thin. I feel like I have to use a ton of it. It just goes away quickly. It doesn't like stick around whenever you're shaving and stuff like that. So I would not repurchase this. So I actually have a lot of makeup in here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull some of that makeup out. I have the ABH makeup remover wipes. I actually really did enjoy these. I think I got these from like TJ Maxx on sale. The first pack that I opened, I felt like it was a little bit oily or something. I don't know. There must have just been a fluke with that one, because once I got down past like the first few layers, they were perfect. And then the second package was as well. So I don't know what was up with that, but these were really nice and I miss them actually. One of my favorite highlighters of all time, a goat. This is actually from Essence, a super affordable brand. As you can tell, I don't think I've ever panned a highlighter, and boy, this was a big one for one. And yeah, I mean, I completely panned this thing. There is like barely any product. I was scraping it at this point. Like, I'm done with it. I already purchased another one, but this is in the shade Be My Highlight. It's only like $5. So good. I think that this is comparable to Hourglass ambient lighting powders, or like their strobe lighters. Something I did not go through, but I'm just getting rid of it because it sucks. This is from ColourPop. This is the Hocus Pocus 2 mascara. I was really excited about this because it is like a plummy shade, and I was so excited to get this. However, from the first time I used this, I saw no difference in my lashes, and I cannot recommend this. As much as I love Hocus Pocus, cannot recommend. All right, so I actually have two of these, so you can tell how much I love this. This is from I Heart Revolution, and it is the e.l.f. Long Last Setting Spray. It smells like cotton candy or something. It smells so sweet. It's got such a nice spritzer. Makes your makeup last all day, but makes it look like melted in and dewy. And yeah, I really enjoyed this. All right, another product I didn't use completely up, but that I absolutely love. I actually have a discount code for this. It's just Alicia at ratedrbeauty.com. I will have that listed down below, but look at this packaging. Is it not absolutely beautiful? And then it has got Rated R Beauty logo right on the top. And I love the wand of this as well. I love how thin it is. It is like a natural bristle brush, very comfortable to use. You can get right in there. It's waterproof. And I do love this mascara. It just started to dry out on me because I had several open at one time. So I have got two different foundations. I love this foundation. It is one of my favorite discoveries that I've ever had from Ipsy. This is the Yenza Super Serum Silk Foundation. I have mine in the shade, oh, here it is. Yes, this is light medium. I love this so much. I would apply this with my fingers, and it had amazing coverage, looked like your skin lasted all day, like 10 out of 10. Highly recommend this. Another foundation that I absolutely love, literally everything I just said about this one, this is very, very similar. I applied it with my fingers, lasted all day, great coverage. I do think this one had a little bit better coverage and a little bit better staying power. However, for the price difference, this one is just fine. I love this one. I've recommended it to so many people. This is the L'Oreal Age Perfect Radiant Serum Foundation. I have mine in the shade Cream Beige number 25. It is a very good skin tone match for me as well, and again, just highly recommend. Another one that I highly recommend, this is my second one that I've gone through. This is the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Perfecting Powder. This is very reminiscent of Charlotte Tilbury powders. Hers are like $40 or $50. This one is like $13 to $15 depending on where you're getting it from. I have mine in the shade L4 to M1, and it is in the shade Beige. This just perfected my face. It made it look filtered, and it never looked dry or cakey, which someone having dry skin, it is very hit or miss with powders, I'll say. So I do like this one, and it performed great on my extremely dry skin. A great concealer from the drugstore is this one from CoverGirl. This is in Classic Ivory, and this is the True Blend Undercover Concealer. This is super high coverage. I think this is very similar to like Tarte Shape Tape, but this one is a little bit more hydrating, so I actually like this one more. So that's great because you can pick this up right from the drugstore, and you could use coupons on this as well. All right, this is just a little travel deluxe. This is the ABH Brow Wiz. It's a classic. I have mine in the shade Medium Brown. That is the shade that I always use from ABH, and yeah, I love this brow pencil. If I ever get a deluxe sample, I will gladly use it because it is so good. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clearly, this is the toothpaste that I like to use. It is just the Crest 3D White. I swear by it. I will probably never quit using that toothpaste. I told you guys I had multiple mascaras open. I have a few more. So this is the MAC Hot and Naughty 2 Black Lash. This one has like a little mini brush up top that you do your bottom lashes with. And then it also has the larger bristle brush to do your top lashes with. It just started drying out and getting clumpy and making my lashes stick together. I did use this for a really long time though, and I definitely got more use out of it than the 2 or 3 months. So I do love that mascara. I think MAC has some really good mascaras. Speaking of great mascaras, Charlotte Tilbury, this is the Legendary Lashes Volume 2. This is probably one of my favorite mascaras that I have ever used. Might be number 2. Number 1 is this one right here. This is from Marc Jacobs. Marc Jacobs Beauty is no more. I'm trying to love my Marc Jacobs products that I have. I have some of them sitting out on my desk that I'm trying to use daily actually. And this is just it's called the Velvet Noir Mascara. I don't even know why I'm telling you. It's not around anymore, but so good. And it was so black. That's why I really loved it. For deodorant, I was using the Secret Clinical Strength. I still buy this, still love it. All right, a hair product that I have raved about. I will continue to purchase this. I, again, discovered this from Ipsy as well. This is the Clean Rinse from Sunday Riley. It is a clarifying scalp serum. As you saw, I use a lot of dry shampoo, and this gets in there and cleans, like seriously cleans your scalp. It really is a treatment. You can see a difference with one use, and I love this. It feels like you have brand new hair after you use this, but it doesn't feel dried out or brittle or anything like that. It's perfect. Another thing that is perfect is from First Aid Beauty, and this is the Facial Radiance Niacinamide Dark Spot Serum. This is so good. If you have sensitive skin and dry skin, this is such a dream. It feels like just a drink of water on your face, and it smooths everything out. It's thin, but it's moisturizing, it's cooling. This hits all the high points for me. Now, I do have this. This is from Tula Skincare. This is the 24/7 Moisture Hydrating Day and Night Cream. This was just okay. Like, I definitely used it all the way up, but it was just all right. Like, there was nothing special about it. This is disgusting. I was going through my drawers and I was like, oh, I had to get rid of this. This is the Murad Essential C Day Moisture, and it's disgusting. It does have SPF in it, but it's all separated, and we're gonna get rid of that. From Anhydra, this is the Waterless Clay to Foam Daily Cleanser. I really, really enjoyed this. You just dump a little bit of the powder on your hand, put some water in your hand, rub it around, and then rub it on your face. You do have to avoid your eye area though. You cannot wash your eyes with this, but this bottle lasted forever for one, and I could see myself like not having as many breakouts whenever I was using this. So this would like to be this. This is not nearly as good though. This is the Clarisy Sea Salt Solutions Face Deep Pore Detox Activated Charcoal Exfoliating Mask. Whew, that is a mouthful, but essentially it does the same thing. I have a deep moisturizer from Mixed Chicks. This is just a deluxe travel size. It was okay. There was nothing special about that though. I have this hair mask here from Virtue. This has got keratin in it. This one was pretty nice. I got 2 uses out of this little container here. This is the Restorative Treatment Mask, and it was nice. I do think this is a pricey brand though, and I think you can find more affordable options that do the same thing. I've got the Morphe Mini Continuous Setting Spray. This is not my favorite setting spray by any means. I just was trying to use that up. I do have this from OC. This is the Undari Algae Body Oil. This is so good. I've had like 2 or 3 of these little minis. This was my last one, and it's really, really nice. Like, it feels like you are rubbing something good for your skin on your skin. Like, it just feels like your skin is so plump and juicy and hydrated when you put this on. It smells a little lemony. I really love it. If they have that in the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale, I'm scooping it. It was in a sale one time recently that Ulta had, and I almost bought it, and since then I have wished that I did. So that should tell you all you need to know about that. All right, next up I have a little sample of the Laneige Waterbank Cream Moisturizer. This is okay. I used it completely up, and I did enjoy it when I was using it. I thought my makeup applied really nicely on top of it. It kind of worked as a good base just by itself, and I did like it. Now, something that I love, like probably the best cream I'm going to talk about out of today's video, this is from, I think it's from Freck Beauty actually. It is like a metal tube. I used every little bit of this, but this is the Rich Bitch Moisturizer, and man, this stuff is bomb. So good. I am tempted to pick up another one of these. Another really good cream is from Josie Maran. This is the Whipped Argan Oil Body Butter. This stuff is so good. It literally like melts into your skin, and you just look so healthy. I really, again, love this stuff. And then you've got the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Boom Boom Cream. This stuff smells so good. Performance-wise, it's just okay. Like, for me, I don't think there's anything significant about how this performs. I think the main thing is the scent. It smells so good. And then from Biossance, this is actually a facial moisturizer. This was really good, and I do miss this. I don't know if I would pay for this because there are more affordable options that I like just as well, but this is a really good cream. This right here, you have to buy from somebody that you know that sells New Skin or New Biome, but this is from New Biome, and it's a microbiome support. It's supposed to be really good for like gut health, But if you put this little packet in, it's like a little drink packet that you just pour into water or whatever. I like pouring it into lemonade, but I feel like this gives me energy as well. I think there has to be like some vitamins and minerals and stuff like that in here, but this really does give me a boost. I like drinking this at work. It really helps me focus, and that's why I love it. We are finally down to the bottom now. Ooh, I got this Melt into Moisture hair mask from Devacurl, I don't know how you say it, but this brand in particular, I love their hair mask and their moisturizers and just stuff like that. This is really good. Now, I cannot believe I panned this blush. Again, I think this may be the first blush that I have panned. And again, this is a baked product, very similar to that Essence one, which I didn't think about. But this is from CoverGirl. This is the True Blend blush in the shade Medium. This thing is so beat up, but man, this is probably always going to be one of my favorite pink blushes. I might need to pick, I don't need to. I want to pick another one of these up, but I'm not going to. All right, so I have several little MAC Fix Plus samples. I do love MAC Fix Plus. It's probably still my favorite setting spray ever. I do have a few of them. I have a brand new one right here actually that I want to start using as soon as I use up my current one. But yeah, very, very good. Then from ABH, this is actually another makeup product. I didn't realize I had used so many makeup products. This is my Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Medium Brown. I already have another one of these. I love this stuff. And yeah, ABH brow products are just so good. I have a serum from Dior. This is the Capture Total Super Potent Serum. It was really good. I wouldn't spend the money on it. Haven't even thought about repurchasing that, but it was nice while I used it. And then from Caudalie, this is the Vino Perfect Serum. Very good. Very, very good. This I got in one of those Sephora Favorites kits, as well as this Biossance, and I can definitely see why those are favorites. They are very, very good, and I think they could work across the board for every skin type. All right, I put this in here. I usually don't put my little perfume samples in here, but this one was so good, I wanted to mention it. This is the Billie Eilish perfume in Eilish, and I am very, very tempted to get the full size of this. I've had it in my cart a few times actually. And then from Fur, this is just the Fur oil. So this is oil that you put on your areas. And yeah, it's just okay. It's okay. I don't care to get or use that again. And then for Milk Makeup, this is the Pore Eclipse Mattifying Primer. This was in a Sephora's Favorite kit too, and this one I just thought was okay. Like, I didn't think it was anything great, but it was like pretty moisturizing for a mattifying primer, if I remember correctly. All right, so that is all of my empties. Now, I do have multiple products like on my desk that I'm going to be going through very, very soon. So rather than like using those and then holding on to them forever until I have a whole other, stockpile of empties to go through with you guys, I wanted to go ahead and run through those really quickly. So this is from the Wet n Wild and Peanuts collection. As you can tell, I am almost out of this. This is the Shake It Like a Snow Globe setting spray. I raved about this when I did that review of the Peanuts collection. This smells like peppermints. It has got a great mist. It makes you look dewy. I am using this today. I love this stuff. I will be going through pretty soon. This is from Earth Arbor. This is the Cloudburst Balancing Gel Hydrator. And this is just a hydrating serum, essentially. It smells really good. It feels amazing. And yeah, I have had pretty clear skin since I've been using this, and I enjoy it. Can you guys remember this from Physicians Formula, the Butter Paradise perfume? I am down to my last little bit, and I have been enjoying this. I've been using this all week. I have a Saturday Skin eye cream here, and again, I am very close to using that up. I also have a cream from Kate Somerville. This is not my favorite Kate Somerville cream. I do love all of Kate Somerville's skincare products that I have tried thus far. This in particular is the goat milk moisturizing cream, and I just think I don't like the packaging of this one that much. I feel like the cream can kind of come out when you're screwing the lid on, and I don't know. I don't like that. If I'm spending this much money on something, I want it to work perfectly. I don't know if you can tell. I have a little bit of product left in here. It is a pretty thin cream. As you can see, it kind of like running out there. And see, as you can tell what I mean by it's coming out at the side. Super annoying, but that is a really good cream. Not my favorite from Kate though. The last thing that I'm going to mention is from Korres. This is the Poreless Skin Cream. It's like the Santorini Grape collection or whatever. I don't like the lid, how like dirty this starts to look. And this cream really is not my favorite either. My favorite thing about this cream, honestly, is that it smells just like the Bobbi Brown face base. That's my favorite part about this cream. Nothing else. But yeah, there's that. And then finally, this is the last thing I'm going to mention. This is from Murad. This is the Renewing Eye Cream, and I am almost out of this. I love Murad as a brand, but it kind of gives me the creeps, like seeing how this one separated. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use that up. But yeah, guys, that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love seeing videos like this just to see what people are actually using and what they think about it. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye.